What's going on, guys? MistPhameMedia here with a match versus a friend of mine, GToTheMan. It's an OU match. He does not have a YouTube because he doesn't post. I'm not one to normally play OU, but, that's just how this match went down. We just went into OU battle. I'm using this rain team, which is like, oh my god, another rain team. Oh my god. No big deal. We kind of had fun with this one. So he's going to lead off with Heracross. I'm going to lead off with my Drizzle Politoed, and he's going to go for the close combat. I'm like, his Heracross won't be able to do much to my Politoed, and it does. Look at how much that close combat did. I miss a Hydro Pump, and here he does something he doesn't have to do. He switches. He's like, misses are stupid. He's kind of said another word other than stupid, but he's like, I'm gonna go ahead and switch just to kind of give you that benefit of the doubt. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it anymore. So he's like, you sure? Especially after Mrs. Hydro Pump. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude, no big deal. And he's gonna go for the agility to get the +2 speed, so he can outspeed just about anything on my team. I'm not too worried about him setting up. He could go to +6 for all I care. I do have something with priority to bring in and take out his Empoleon. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring out Walnut Whip, which is my Azumarill. Backstory. Normally when I have an Azumarill, it is shiny and named Walnut Whip. I don't know where I had the name Walnut Whip come from. It was kind of random back in the Diamond Pearl days. And I'm like, I've stuck with it. But this is like my first one that's not shiny, so oh well. Now, I do kill off his Empoleon with an Aqua Jet. He brings out his Porygon to trace his huge power. And I'm going to switch out into my Ferrothorns. I'm like, normally these things, they are like T-Bolt, which in this case he has Discharge, Eviolite, of course. And I'm not too worried about it. And if he wants to do a status move, it's either Toxic or T-Wave. I kind of had a hunch feeling it's Toxic, so I'm going to just go ahead and bring this out. He switches out into his Infernape, and here I kind of make a move that will make you all look at me and go, what? You know how Fire is ×4 on a Ferrothorn? Well, I decide to stay in just to see what he's going to do, and he goes for a Grass, not predicting the switch. I get the Iron Barbs, which is really cool, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the Power Whip here. So that extra Power Whip did help, and, that's just kind of like, why did he do that? I don't know. So, I'm going to go for the Protect to see what he does. He does go for the Close Combat because in Rain, Fire moves, they're like weakened quite a bit. So, it's best to go for Close Combat. And then realizing he has nothing to do to me, I'm going to switch out and go into my Dragonite. So, well, he didn't have anything to do with Dragonite, it looked like. So, he gets the critical hit and the burn. What the hell? But look at how much that critical hit did, with thanks to the all-powerful multi-scale, and then, Burn's gonna suck. So, he's gonna go for Nasty Plot, which made me think, why? I guess he was thinking I would set up a Dragon Dance or something, which would be a reasonable thing to think. But I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Hurricane, because in Rain, Hurricane doesn't miss, I do believe. And it does kill his Infernape, because he was at, like, minuscule HP, which I'm like, okay. His Infernape's dead. So, he's going to go into his Heracross. I'm like, alright, the Stone Edge is probably coming. And surprisingly, I live the Stone Edge. Like, what the hell? That is like, oh my god. And I do go for the T-Wave just to cripple him, slow him down, to just to kind of get the ball back in my court, because I do know either Burn will take me out or he'll just be able to kill me next turn. And in this case, Burn does take me out, so, with my Dragonite down, he's crippled. It's all looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Tornadus, go for the Acrobatics, max attack, Flying Gem. Basically, if you don't know what Acrobatics does, basically with the Flying Gem, it boosts the power of Flying type moves, and then after I use it, Acrobatics doubles because I no longer have an item. So he's going to go ahead and bring out his Gliscor, protect himself, kind of just, like I said, wait, no, I didn't say this already. So he gets the Toxic because Gliscor gets Poison Heal this gen, and I was going to go for the Taunt because a Prankster, any move that's not attacking, I can hit first. He's going to go for the Fling just to get the Toxic Orb on me as well, and that's going to, like, rule out Acrobatics for me. It's like power is back down to 55 base power, so I'm like, whoa, that was a really nice move on your part, because, Acrobatics can be a really powerful move if I don't have an item. He just threw the Toxic Orb back on me, and that was not cool at all. So, now I'm down to low HP, and I'm going to just keep going for Acrobatics until either he kills or once I realize he's going to set up, which is not looking like that's the kind of Gliscor he is. And he also goes for the Acrobatics, which I'm like, alright, that's unique, and he kills me off. So, he is down to, like, a little bit of HP, and then Poison Heal, with Poison Heal, I'm sure you know what that does. It's like in the name, Poison Heal. You can think about it now. He's going to go for the Protect when I bring in my Walnut Whip just to get the I guess the extra HP to kind of bank on living something from my Azumarill, but realizing that this Azumarill is powerful as hell, he's going to switch out and go into his Porygon 2. Now, he gets huge power again, and the waterfall is going to do about half, a little bit more than half if I remember correctly, and he's going to go for the recover, which was nice. I'm like, oh my god, we're about to have a recover stall, which thankfully, my opponent was kind of like, okay, well, I hate stall as much as you do. I assume, he was AFK while we were battling. So I'm kind of like giving you guys his thought process without knowing what it was. So he's going to go for the discharge after that waterfall. I'm like, oh, thank God, I can live one because of my max HP. And I'm going to be able to get off the second waterfall and kill his Porygon 2. Eevee Porygon 2, my my subscribers, they all know I have a I hate Porygon 2. And he's going to bring out his Houndoom, go for the Shadow Ball. That is going to be able to not kill off my Azumarill. I'm going to go for the waterfall, and the waterfall will be able to kill off his Houndoom, which is really cool because I was kind of expecting him to do something. That's why he'd switch it in. But looking back, it's like, well, he may not have had too much options. So he's going to bring out his Gliscor, go for the Protect, just to get as much HP as he can back. And knowing I'm stuck into, what's he called? Waterfall, he will be faster because you can tell by his name he is Jolly Nature, and he'll be able to get off any move he wants and kill me off because I did not go for the, I'm not stuck on priority is what I'm trying to say. Now I'm gonna switch out and no, not switch out, I'm gonna be forced to go into Frogger, which is my dry skin Toxicroak looking thing. No, it's a Toxicroak. What the hell? I'm so like, oh my god, I'm psyched about being on NinBuzz. My thought process, I'm trying to keep focused. So here we go. I set up a sub. I'm like, Earl, I'm gonna get bulk ups up. I always hate saying that until I can, sucker punch and do a nice amount of damage. So here we go. I get the bulk up, and at this point I'm like, alright, sucker punch probably won't do too much anyway, but it's always worth the try. Now it definitely do more than Drain Punch, even though Drain Punch does get the stab. It just won't do Chicken Scratch to his Gliscor. So he's going to go for the Acrobatics. Acrobatics is going to do really nice damage, but it doesn't kill, which is nice because this is kind of a bulkier Toxicroak, even though Toxicroak isn't all that bulky in the first place. It kind of still helps out just to have that little bit of bulk invested. And I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch here again and bring it down a little bit lower. Get a crit. Crit definitely mattered. Basically, it brought him down to like really low HP, and I know if I bring in something else, he can just protect just to get him up a little bit higher. At this point, I do think my only poke left was my Ferrothorn. So this was interesting. Like, if he has Earthquake, I could very well be screwed, although I'm kind of thinking he does not. So I'm going to just... He goes for the Protect to get the HP back, just that little bit of HP. He's going to keep going for the Acrobatics. I'm like, oh my god, thank god he doesn't have it. He gets hit by Iron Barbs, and then Power Whip will be able to take him out. If not, Toxic does. So thank you guys at NinBuzz for letting me post. It really means a lot. If you guys liked what you saw, go check out my channel. Link should be in the description. If not, still have a nice day, and peace out, guys.